Well, good morning, everybody. It's Thursday, May 25th at about 7 o'clock in the morning, and I've come over to do my annual run down Canoe Lake Road. It's a very diverse road as far as bird species are concerned, and it's kind of an annual thing I do now where I drive down the length of the road, which is about 16 kilometers, and just record the species of birds as I go. Every so often I get out and stop and listen, obviously, to get all the bird calls and just do a documentation of the various species I find along the road. I'm not sure I'm going to do it as thoroughly this year as I normally do. I may just stop here and there and get an assessment of the main things that are here. A highlight of this road are rare species such as Louisiana Waterthrush and Cerulean Warbler, which are almost always heard before they're seen, if they're seen at all. So that's why it's important to know your bird calls and be able to document the species as you go. Unfortunately, I've got a little wind picking up, which never helps anything, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm just at the location where we often hear Louisiana Waterthrush in the spring. So I'll have to see if I can hear any today. So I'm in luck. The Louisiana Waterthrush is singing. I'm just moving up towards its location where it's singing from within the woodlands. And hopefully I can record its voice with this little camera. Because as I zoom in with this camera, it actually increases its microphone sensitivity. I'm almost there. It's in the background. There's also robin and scarlet tanager singing. Red-eyed vireo. There it went. I'll see if I can get a better location here. There we go. There. There it is, it's in the background. There's also nuthatch, red-eyed vireo, winter wren, ovenbird's calling, but there it is, it's the high notes in the background. Should start here again. No, not that. And there was a northern water thrush on the other side of the road singing. Quite a different sounding call. There it goes. I'll swing around and get the northern water thrush, who's much closer to me. There he is. Common yellowthroat. Winter wren back in here. Now the northern water thrush has gone on this side of the road. I'll try for the Louisiana again. That's the northern. There he goes. I've also got a nice yellow-bellied flycatcher calling just north of where I parked the car here. Haven't seen it yet, but I hear it calling. Beautiful, close call. Got a northern on the right side of the road and a Louisiana on the left. There's the Louisiana. There's the northern. The robin in the background. See if I can move out here a bit. Beautiful. Just out for a brief walk along the road here, beside a little marshland. Seeing if I can pick up any new species here. Got Tennessee warblers, scarlet tanagers, chestnut-sided warblers, red-winged blackbirds, song sparrows, grackles, common yellowthroat. I've actually taken a little diversion here onto James Wilson Road, as we sometimes get reports of red-headed woodpeckers up here. I've never seen them up here myself, although I haven't really come up here to check very often, so just thought I'd drive up today and see if I can see anything. Still up here on James Wilson Road, and I don't know how much further I'm going to go. I don't even know how much further this road actually does go. I haven't looked at it in detail on a map, but I've come back quite a ways already. Winding, hilly road. It's very pretty, but I'm not really sure where it's going to. Well, it's 9:30 and I'm still on Canoe Lake Road here, just photographing a Cerulean Warbler that's calling up behind me here. Of course, now it stops calling. It's moved. Anyhow, there's been a couple Cerulean Warblers in this area, and they're very hard to get photographed sometimes, and other times they come down a little bit closer to you and you can get some shots away. But I managed to get a few shots, at least record shots. They won't be anything spectacular, but better than anything I've got so far, I think. So that's good. So it's been a very good morning here on Canoe Lake Road. Managed to see the two main birds I was seeking out, the Louisiana Waterthrush and the Cerulean Warbler, as well as a diversity of other migrant birds. I think I ended up with, right now I'm around 55 species or so. So pretty good. I didn't go quite to the detail that I have in some past years where I get out of the car every few hundred feet or so, or every 500 meters or whatever. I've been just listening from the car as I drive along, and then I get out if I hear something interesting. But still managed to accrue quite a few birds. This morning was also colder than normal. It was 5 or 6 degrees for most of the drive with a cool north wind. So in that regard, it wasn't as good for some birds probably as others. But it did start to warm up, and then things got a little more active, and luckily the Ceruleans got active. Really nice to see and hear them again.